Two teams, same number of points, same number of wins, same number of losses. Only one of them is moving on. So how does anyone decide who actually deserves it? This happens way more than people think. It's happened in World Cup. It's happened in the Premier League. It's happened in your fantasy league, probably last season, and you're still mad about it. Here's the thing. Points are not the only stat that matters. They're just the first one. And once two teams are tied, a whole hidden scoreboard kicks in that most fans never even notice until it decides their team's fate. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what that hidden scoreboard is. Let's get into it. Section 1. Why points alone aren't enough. Points are simple. Win equals 3. Draw equals 1. Loss equals 0. Add them up. But here's the problem. Two teams can play completely different seasons and still land on the exact same number. One team grinds out a bunch of 1-0 wins. Another team wins big, loses big, and somehow ends up with the same total. Same points. Wildly different stories. So the league needs a tiebreaker. Something that separates equal on paper from actually better. Section 2. Goal difference. The first tiebreaker. This is usually step 1. Goal difference means goals scored minus goals allowed. Score a ton, concede a little, your number goes way up. That's good. In theory, this rewards dominance. A team that wins 4-0 looks more impressive than a team that scrapes by 1-0, even with the same 3 points. In practice, this is where most ties actually get settled. Most of the time, you don't even need to go further than this, but sometimes you do. Section 3. Goals scored. The tiebreaker nobody talks about. If goal difference is also tied, some competitions look at total goals scored, not the difference, just the raw number. This sounds small. It isn't. It quietly rewards attacking teams over defensive ones. A team that scores 50 and allows 50 could rank above a team that scores 30 and allows 30, even though both have a goal difference of 0. This is the rule that makes defenders sigh and forwards celebrate. Section 4. Head-to-head results. Here's where it gets interesting. Some leagues skip goal stats entirely and just ask one simple question. What happened when these two teams actually played each other? If Team A beat Team B during the season, Team A gets the edge. Doesn't matter what happened against everyone else. This feels personal, like the league is saying, you two settle this yourselves, we already watched. It's also why that one rivalry match in October can quietly decide everything in May. Section 5. Away goals. The rule everyone loved to hate. This one mostly applies in two-legged matchups, like Champions League knockout rounds. If the aggregate score is tied after both games, the team that scored more goals away from home used to win. You know the type of rule this was. Confusing, controversial, and somehow always the reason your team got knocked out. It's been scrapped in a lot of competitions now. Most fans threw a party. Section 6. Fair play points and discipline records. This one surprises people. In some leagues, if everything else is still tied, they look at red cards and yellow cards. Fewer cards, better discipline record, you move up. Yes. A trophy race can genuinely come down to who behaved better on the pitch. Somewhere out there, a team got knocked out of a tournament because of a guy who couldn't stop arguing with the referee. Section 7. When all else fails, the coin flip or playoff. If literally everything is still tied after all of that, some leagues just settle it directly. A playoff match. One game, winner moves on. Other competitions, historically, have used something even simpler. A literal coin toss. Imagine training for 10 months, and your fate comes down to heads or tails. Brutal. But it has actually happened. So next time two teams finish dead even, remember this. The points were never really the full story. They're just the headline. The real decision happens underneath, in goal difference, head-to-head form, away goals, and sometimes even discipline. Who do you think should be the most important tiebreaker? Goal difference or head-to-head record? Drop your answer below. If this helped the rules finally make sense, subscribe. There's a lot more sports confusion where this came from.